Hey guys, okay, so basically, give me 1 second. Let me turn this TV down some. Excuse me, guys. So basically, I was writing out some things as you guys can see. And I finished writing it out in my book, guys. I just kind of wanted to give you guys, this will be our health tip, I guess, for this month. You guys know we have some videos on here about that. And basically, at my women's event, I'm going to show you guys the inside or whatever, but basically, like at my women's event, this was given to me as a gift as well. Even though I had given out gifts for the ladies, this was actually, a few of these were brought in as a gift for me. I didn't even know, and I'm so thankful for it, because my other planner that I had that planner for like a year and some months, and when I got blessed with this one, it was like, oh, that was really nice. So it's a women's monthly planner with wellness tips. Basically, guys, I just kind of want to share with you guys like the tips. I won't show y'all everything, but like you see that, it's just like a little planner. And then it's like, who does it belong to, and your information and all that. I'm not going to really show y'all that. And then this little part over here says, let your dreams be your wings. And let me go to the next page. Okay, so basically, like I said, I just wanted to kind of tell you guys some of these tips that was in here. I'm not going to show you guys everything, but I just like some tips for women. You know, guys, please give me 1 second, because I don't know why it just is so hot. I'm sorry, guys. It wasn't my intention to do that much pauses, but I think because I just got out the shower not too long ago, and I have on my socks, and I just put that cover on me, and I had turned the air down, and my body kind of was getting hot. But anyway, guys, so it says the best protection is early detection. Health screenings and tests can be lifesavers. A clean bill of health will give you great peace of mind. And if something needs medical attention, the sooner it's detected, the better. Now we know, I'm trying to turn this TV down, guys, because I was watching the show. Now we know that Jesus Christ is our ultimate physician. We keep him first in all things. But I do believe that, we need to use spiritual wisdom and physical wisdom. And I'm just feeling led to share this book with you guys. I've had it since when did I have the women's event? The 29th of February. So I've had it since then, but I just felt led to share with you guys tonight. I'm not sure if I'm going to upload this video tonight or tomorrow, but y'all will get it. So I'll probably upload it tomorrow. So the best protection is early detection. Health screenings and tests can be lifesavers. A clean bill of health will give you great peace of mind. I'm reading it again. And if something needs medical attention, the sooner it's detected, the better. And then it's talking about the following are recommended health tests for women. And I'm just going to show it to you guys. It says, try planning checkups around your birthday. They're easier to remember that way. In view of your health history, ask your doctor whether you need earlier or more frequent tests or screenings. And then I'm kind of just going to put it like this for a little bit, but I'm going to keep it here because it kind of like bled over in the page. I'm not really sure if y'all can see that, but I'm going to just read it to you. So it says blood pressure test, 20 and older. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys the test and then the frequency, and then it has the date next to it where you can like fill it in. So blood pressure reading, it says, let me see if it bled. I don't think it bled over that much. I'm not sure. Let's just keep it like this, and then I'll move it back over. But I'm just going to leave it like this because I think I need to take this purple book off. But anyway, blood pressure reading, 20 and older, at least once every 2 years, more frequently as directed by doctor, if over 120 over 80. Bone density test for osteoporosis, 50 and older if you break a bone, under 65 for menopausal and postmenopausal women with risk factors, baseline test, then as directed by doctor. 65 and older, baseline test, then as directed by doctor. So that was the bone density test for osteoporosis, and then the frequency was what I just read. So the next test is breast cancer screening. And guys, we're not claiming any of these things. We know by his stripes we are healed. But I do feel like it's important for us to also, be in tune with our physical health. Not just women, men too. But I'm speaking to the women right now because this is a women's planner as well. So men, if you're on here listening and maybe you have your sister or mother or wife or a daughter, maybe you can share this video with her. Okay, so breast cancer screening Its frequency is 40 and older. Talk to your doctor about annual mammograms. This next test is cholesterol check, 20 and older, every 4 to 6 years, more frequently as directed by doctor or if at increased risk for heart disease and stroke. The next test is how do you pronounce this? Colorectal exams, and the frequency is 45 to 75. Follow one of these schedules if you're at average risk of colorectal cancer and in good health. Talk to your doctor to determine your risk and what schedule is best for you. So yearly, highly sensitive fecal, oh, I'm sorry guys, I'm usually good with words, but some of these words I've never seen before. Immunochemical test or highly sensitive guaiac. I'm sorry, medical people in the house. I'm just trying to read this out loud to you guys. Base fecal occult blood test. Um, and I'll show you guys what it's saying at the bottom. And then, so that's yearly. So we're still on that colorectal exam. And then every 3 years, it says multi-targeted stool DNA test. If it's every 5 years, it's a CT colonography or flexible sigmoidoscopy. If it's every 10 years, it's a colonoscopy. So that's for 45 to 75. If you're 76 to 85, you need to talk to your doctor about testing. And if you're 86 and older, no screening is needed. So next test is talking about dental checkup. You need that at least once every year. Diabetes screening, 18 through 44, initial test if you are overweight and have other risk factors. And then if you're 45 and older, initial test. Endometrial screening is the next test. Starting at menopause, discuss the risks and symptoms of endometrial cancer with doctor. Promptly report any unexpected bleeding or spotting. Eye exam, in your 20s at least once, in your 30s at least twice. 40, baseline eye exam. 40 to 64 as directed by doctor. 65 and older every 1 to 2 years. Hearing exam, 18 to 50 is every 10 years. 51 and older is every 3 years. Pap test, you guys know what that is. 21 to 29 is every 3 years. 30 to 65 pap test combined with the human papilloma virus, the HPV test every 5 years. Your pelvic exam is as directed by the doctor. And then routine physical is as directed by doctor, should include skin and other cancer-related checkups, plus weight and body mass index BMI assessment. So I'm just kind of showing you guys the bottom part. And the reason why I'm not showing you guys too much in here, because I had kind of transcribed from my other one that I had. You guys can see it's pretty old, as it was like in a black thing with stars on it. But it's pretty old. I'm not showing y'all too much inside because some of this I have started writing things in there. So I'm definitely not showing y'all that. But I'm just trying to give y'all like the tips and stuff. Okay, so October, this said be brave, fearless, bold, and strong. So it was National Breast Cancer Awareness Month, October, and it says be a warrior against breast cancer. I'm trying to focus it because you guys know the light in this room is kind of dim. But I do have the flash on the phone. So make lowering your breast cancer risk a lifelong priority. The second leading cause of cancer deaths in women is easier to treat when found early. Quit smoking. Limit alcohol to no more than 1 drink a day. I'm just reading you guys what this thing is saying. Doesn't mean I'm condoning it, but I'm just sharing the tips with you guys because the Lord told me to share this book with you guys to help you guys. Quit smoking. Limit alcohol to no more than 1 drink a day. Exercise. Move more. Eat healthy foods and get screenings on time. You're worth the effort. So I'm going to leave that there in case somebody want to do a screenshot. And then also it looked like this was Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Now let me see, do I got anything on this? Okay, I didn't write nothing in here. Okay, I think I read that to you guys, that thing up there. Okay, November, it said do the right thing. You never know who you're inspiring. And you guys know I love these little quotes. Excuse me, guys. I do have like a day planner up there, and I'm just a positive quotes and inspiration person anyway, so I like that. So this was November was National Alzheimer's Disease Awareness Month and American Diabetes Month. November said take road safety seriously. I'm sorry guys, because I'm holding the phone and then I'm reading, so I have to look away from the phone and I have to look down and actually read but hold at the same time. So buckle up. You'd be surprised at how many adults don't. Driving without a seatbelt puts everyone in your car and on the road in danger. Make sure children are restrained to and never drive after drinking or taking certain prescription drugs. Obey the speed limit and ignore that cell phone. So that's what it said for November. Let me see, did I write? No, I didn't write nothing in December. Okay, so December said live, laugh, love. And it said end the year with good cheer, which you may know this was last year, but I'm still reading it to you guys. So to better enjoy the holidays and greet the new year in top shape, get plenty of sleep, limit alcohol and high calorie foods. Stay committed to exercising and keep your schedule open for relaxation. Plan ahead and simplify as much as you can. You'll be at your best heading into 2020. So that's what it said for December. Okay, cool. January, believe you can and you will. January, small goals spark big change. It's common to make ambitious resolutions for the new year, but set yourself up for success with realistic, measurable goals. For example, instead of wanting to exercise more, aim for 30 minutes, 4 days a week, then gradually increase it. Do the same for eating better, relaxing more, and so on. Oh, and this said cervical health awareness month. And let me see that this said something on there that it said. No, hold on. Let me see. Okay. So February, American Heart Month, National Children's Dental Health Month, Black History Month. And it said start each day with a grateful heart. And it says give your heart TLC. Heart disease is a silent, deadly predator. Reduce your risk by controlling high blood pressure and diabetes, eating heart smart foods, exercising often, losing weight, quitting smoking, and having your cholesterol levels checked regularly. Sleep and stress control are vital as well. Okay, cool. So when it rains, look for rainbows. I guess I mostly wrote something like in the next month because I guess I wrote a lot of this already in the other calendar and a lot of stuff in the back. So March, when it rains, look for rainbows. Be bright about eating right. The USDA's My Plate Eating Plan helps us know what and how much to eat to be healthy. And guys, I learned that, when I was in school, when I was younger, even my son, like, when he was in school before, like this whole virus thing, but the school, they have that like throughout the school and like in his classroom. And I remember seeing that when I was younger too. And if you like, what is that? You can just Google it and it'll pop up and it'll show you like what is proteins, which ones you need to have, grains. It'll show you like how your plate should look. And maybe realistically, we're maybe not able to do that. But if you can incorporate some of that in, it will be good for you, and your family. So I'm just kind of giving you guys these tips because we do have playlists on here like health tips, um, exercising tips, just different things you can eat, different things you can drink, different things you can do. We have a lot of videos on here about that. So this is actually going to be a part of that playlist. So the USDA's My Plate Eating Plan helps us know what and how much to eat to be healthy. It advises you to make half of every meal fruits and vegetables in a rainbow of colors to ensure you get a variety of nutrients. Make half your grains whole grains and switch. I'm sorry guys, let me take this scrunch up my hair because it was pulled up, so I needed to let them kind of down my hair. Okay, and switch to low fat or fat free dairy and lean proteins. And hold on one second, let me just hold on one second. Okay, so I did write something in April, so I'm not showing y'all that. So anyway, April says stay focused on eye care. It says be the change you wish to see. We all know that eating carrots helps our eyesight, but it doesn't stop there. Dark leafy greens such as spinach and kale are good for your eyes, as are salmon, tuna, and halibut. Also wear sunglasses. Blink and refocus your eyes often and get regular eye exams. Okay, so April is said National Cancer Control Month, Stress Awareness Month. And I'll try to read the rest as we go on each month if I can remember to do it. I know the Lord will remind me to come back to this book for y'all, but that's kind of where I'm going to stop at. And then I'm going to give you guys, I thought I had seen something in the back of the book. Yeah, I seen a lot in the back of the book. Okay, so I will share this with you guys. And Don't want to record too many videos today, guys. I probably want to upload this tomorrow along with the Bible study. I'm not trying to do too many videos. I'm just uploading as God leads. And I just was writing out the stuff that I spent like this last couple of weeks. And, God reminded me of this calendar. Like, he was like, you should record a video on this. It will really like be beneficial to people on here or something. Like, yeah, so I had, took my shower and I was wrapping this up, and then I just got back in the room. So, so anyway, take control of your breast health. All women can get breast cancer, even those with no family history of the disease. We are not claiming breast cancer in Jesus' name, guys. We're claiming the blood of Jesus, but at the same time, God give us physical and spiritual wisdom. You guys know that I'm balanced. You guys know that we got to look at it from both perspectives. I'm big on that. This channel is big on that because we exist in both realms, in both worlds. So it's the second leading cause of cancer death in American women. Lung cancer is the first. While research continues to seek ways to prevent, detect, and treat this disease, it's essential to stay informed. I'm going to try to read as much as I can. We do have a lot on here. I might have to do like 2 videos, but I'm going to just try to do this in this amount of time. So learn about breast cancer and take control of your breast health by following this screening schedule. So age 40 and older, talk to your doctor about annual mammograms. For women at higher risk, the American Cancer Society advises women at high risk for breast cancer to get an MRI every year as well as a mammogram. Women at high risk include those who have a lifetime breast cancer risk of 20 to 25% or more based on risk assessment tools that look mainly at family history, have a known BRCA1 or BRCA2 gene mutation, have a first degree blood relative, parent, sibling, or child with a B. I'm just going to leave it here. I'm sorry because I don't know what that means. But that when we just did gene mutation and have not had genetic testing themselves, had radiation therapy to the chest between the ages of 10 and 30, have Lord, what is this? Framini syndrome, Cowden syndrome, or Benayan Riley Ruvalcaba syndrome. I'm so sorry, guys, because some of these words I've never seen before tonight, so just bear with me. Or a first degree blood. And if you have any of this, I'm praying that the Lord heal and deliver you in Jesus' name. Or first degree blood relative with one of these syndromes. Talk to your doctor if any other risk factors above apply to you. So, breast cancer signs and symptoms. The American Cancer Society advises all women to be familiar with how their breasts normally look and feel. Talk with your doctor about monthly breast self-exams. And then like the tests you can do. I have also tried this over the years at home. But lying down, put your right hand behind your head with your finger pads of your left hand. Feel your entire right breast and armpit area. Switch arms and repeat the exam for your left breast because you kind of want to check for signs. Ladies, we know our bodies. We know like when something off. We just know our bodies. We know ourselves. So it's important to do that. So the symptoms, when breast cancer symptoms do occur, they may include breast lump or mass that may or may not be painful, lump or swelling under arm or around collarbone. I'm sorry, guys, that's the glare. And then it's also the way that this paper is like really shiny too. So hold on, wait. So skin irritation, dimpling or swelling of all or part of breast or nipple pain or nipple turning inward, redness, scaliness or thickening of nipple or breast skin, breast warmth and itching, nipple discharge other than breast milk. If you find a lump, notice any changes or have any of the above symptoms, see your doctor immediately. Okay, the Lord is telling me to release this video tonight, so I'm just going to be obedient and do that. Because I'm just going to do it tomorrow, so I'm not uploading too many videos, but this is his channel, so he's going to have his way. So 10 ways to reduce your cancer risk. Some cancer risk factors are out of your control, but many of them aren't. Do your best to protect your body from cancer by following these guidelines. So it's 10 of them, guys. I'm going to give y'all the first one. It says, include a variety of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains in your diet. Keep your red meat intake low. Number 2, move more to improve overall health, including reducing your risk for breast and colon cancers. Get at least 30 minutes of moderate to vigorous physical activity 5 days a week and limit time sitting as much as you can. 3, maintain a healthy weight by balancing calorie intake with physical activity. Excess weight is linked to many diseases, including cancers of the breast, uterus, colon, and rectum. 4. Quit smoking now. Smoking is responsible for most lung cancers and contributes to other cancers, such as those of the cervix and bladder. 5. Limit your exposure to secondhand smoke. Non-smokers who breathe it in can get lung cancer and other diseases, including heart disease. Hold on one second, guys. I'm so sorry. Please let me get something to drink. I had mixed that green tea with that burdock root, and I may need to get some water in a little bit. But let's keep reading, guys. I'll just do 2 videos, and I'm trying to do them like I did the other day. Just put the 2 videos in one. I think I did that today too. Yeah, I'm putting the 2 videos in one. So number 6, it says drink alcohol in moderation. Women should have no more than one alcoholic drink a day. I'm not endorsing that, guys. I'm just reading what it's saying, but you take what's for you is all I'm saying, because everybody may be on a different page, a different path, but we all women, we all in Christ, and this is beneficial information to us all for those that know and don't know. So let's just, be encouraged physically as well, okay? So alcohol consumption is linked to several cancers, including those of the breast, mouth, throat, esophagus, and liver. Number 7, protect your skin from the sun's harmful rays and skin cancer, the most commonly diagnosed cancer. No matter the time of the year, use a sunscreen with an SPF of at least 30 and avoid the sun from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Make an informed choice before continuing or starting hormone replacement therapy, HRT. HRT heightens the risk of breast cancer and other health issues in women. Be sure to discuss HRT with your doctor. That's the 6, 7, 8. So 9, have health tests and screenings as recommended. See pages 2 to 3. 10, ask your doctor about the human papillomavirus HPV vaccine to lower your risk of cervical cancer. Okay, so this next page, it says 7 steps for a healthy heart and celebrate every beat. Live a heart healthy life. But let's start with this. So 7 steps for a healthy heart. I'm trying to leave it on here as well so you guys can also see. But number 1 says have a cardiac disease risk assessment and follow your doctor's advice. Number 2, and if you guys feel led to share this video with another woman, be a blessing if share if you feel led to. If you want a screenshot, I'm also trying to keep it on here so y'all can see in case y'all want a screenshot or take notes so you can have this book. I mean, I wish I could send you guys this book, but because the person that came only bought 4, I actually end up just blessing the women that came to the event. So I end up putting this book in the gifts that I had already bought them, but I don't know. But if I had more, if I'm able to get more, I will try to mail this out to you guys or something, that you guys can have one too. But I'm going to see if I'm able to. I definitely will mail this out to you guys if I can. So number 2, ensure that you keep healthy cholesterol, blood pressure, and blood sugar levels. Number 3, emphasize fruits, vegetables, and whole grains in your diet. Limit salt, saturated, and trans fat cholesterol, sugar. 4, take steps to quit smoking now if you are a smoker. Also limit your exposure to secondhand smoke, which is detrimental to heart health. 5, stay at a healthy weight or lose pounds if you need to. Talk to your doctor about a healthy weight for you. 6, get at least 30 minutes of moderate or vigorous intensity exercise each day, more if you need to lose weight. 7, manage stress by finding healthy ways to cope, such as regular exercise, sleep, relaxation, and talking out your feelings. And I also can tell you guys that number 7, along with prayer and spiritual things like fasting and hearing the sermon and reading the word and crying out to God and praise and worship, has really helped me physically and spiritually. So I can, this is really good. A lot of this in the circle is really good. Even 6 for me helps a lot, when I'm able to. So celebrate every beat. Live a heart healthy life. More women in America die from heart disease each year than any other disease, even cancer. Similar to cancer, some risk factors for heart disease, such as family history and age, can't be changed. Above are ways you can lower your risk. Okay, so 10 ways to eat smart when down and out. So we're going to talk about 10 ways to eat smart when down and out. Manage weight and improve health with physical activity. Okay, did I write something in the back? Hold on. Okay, the rest going to be notes. 7 tips for managing stress. And then I think this is like for me, like notes and recorder and stuff. Okay, so 10 ways to eat smart when dining out. Some people believe it's not healthy to eat out at restaurants, but it can be if you make smart choices. Here are some tips on making good decisions when going out to eat. Okay, we know this coronavirus, but still, we're still going to read this. So look online for the nutritional information. The reason why I said that with the coronavirus, because I know a lot of places is closed, especially where we live at. It's mostly just like takeout or drive through or mostly delivery. A lot of places not even letting you come in. It's mostly delivery or drive through, or a lot of them just closed. But still, when everything does and you're going out and this page is for you, at least you have some tips and stuff. We have some tips. So um let's start with number one. Look online for the nutritional information for food you are considering, or check for nutritional information at the restaurant. Number two, share a meal with a friend or select dishes that come in smaller portions. Next is order soups with the broth base, not creamy ones. Next, select whole wheat breads and tortillas rather than white breads and tortillas. And for you that are like me, that are mostly cooking in at home anyway, so we can even do some of this at home. If you're not already doing it, you can use some of these tips to cook at home. So it's just something to think about. It's just a suggestion. You don't have to do it, but I mean, so select whole wheat breads and tortillas rather than white breads and tortillas. Okay, look for grilled, baked, or broiled menu options. Stay away from items labeled as fried, battered, dipped, breaded, or crispy. Put mustard on sandwiches rather than mayonnaise, and be sure to put lettuce, tomatoes, and other vegetables on them too. Use only low-fat or fat-free dressings on salads. Even then, be careful how much you use. Have water with your meal instead of soda. Don't add salt to your food. Most food from restaurants is already high in sodium. Skip sugary desserts and choose fruit instead. Before we get to the next page, like some things that help me with this, I'm not really a big fruit eater, but I'm a big fruit drinker. So I love drinking smoothies. I can drink vegetables or fruits in the smoothie. I will eat fruits, but it'll take me a long time to eat it. Believe it or not, it will take me a while to eat it because I'm really not a big fruit eater, but I will drink it. So that helps me. Drinking water. It took me a couple years to get into really drinking water. I would say like the last 4 to 5 years, I've been much better with drinking water. You know, first I started like in my little cup thing that I had, and then I just started drinking the water in the bottles. And that's why a lot of times when y'all see me, it's just naturally I always try to have water by me and drink water because it helps. And then without me even thinking about it, I'm getting my water intake for the day. Um, Salt. I use like pink Himalayan salt. I really don't like to use iodine salt. I use like I like sea salt or pink Himalayan salt. That helps me if I do have to use salt because I am a seasonings girl. And I do prefer like whole wheat as well. Um, Brown sugar. It didn't really mention too much sugar, but if I do use sugar like in my tea or anything, I transitioned from white sugar to brown sugar maybe about 4 years ago. If there's absolutely no sugar around, then I'll probably use the white sugar, but brown sugar is better for you. So guys, let's continue on with the next one. Okay guys, so continuing on, manage weight and improve health with physical activity. And I think we just have one more to do after this, and then that's going to be it for this video. But manage weight and improve health with physical activity. Being physically active is necessary for good health. Exercise is especially helpful for losing and managing weight. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommend that all healthy adults follow these two steps. Number one, get at least 2:30. Jesus, I'm sorry guys. I'm gonna sleep after this. I'm so sorry. Get at least 2 hours and 30 minutes a week of moderate intensity aerobic activity such as brisk walking, or at least 1 hour and 15 minutes a week of vigorous intensity aerobic activity such as running. I know that because of this virus, we really can't go out like we used to. You guys know I'm used to going to the park, and for my exercising, I do exercise inside as well. So I've been finding creative ways to just kind of get back in the flow of things. Like if I'm grocery shopping, it may sound silly, but I'm like all this walking around and all this lifting and pushing this buggy and going around the store getting all this stuff. I'm counting that as my exercise. When I'm here, like I'm counting my exercise if I'm outside or if I'm inside. I have apps on my phone that I use to exercise, and then I just freestyle too because I've been in the flow of that for a couple years, and with like with just the having to adjust to all this, and not adjust because we know God is in control, but I mean like I'm saying physically and spiritually, but getting used to homeschooling my son, when he's here, and being on top of him with the schoolwork and adjusting to doing things online. I mean, I was in school online, but it's so different with my son. And, we adjusted now to it. His dad is adjusted to it. I'm adjusted to it. My son is adjusted to it, so, and it's just that and the groceries and not being able to really go out like how I used to, like the library and the park and just normal life, but God is speaking through this and he is moving. So you just kind of got to make the best out of it. You know, I mean, there's a lot more I could say, but you just kind of got to just make the best out of it and just stay closer to God. It's the best I can say. So you got to do what work best for you, you know, and just try to make everything count. Like if you like, even if it's something simple and it's like, well, like don't try to make it seem like it doesn't count because it does count because that's an advantage. It's better than you not doing anything is what I'm saying. A little piece of salad is better than you not having salad. One cup of water is better than you not having no cup of water. You see what I'm saying? You getting up exercising for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, 20, 30 minutes is better than you not doing it all. So don't don't put in your mind or let the enemy put in your mind, oh, well, that's not enough. Because that's what he's going to do anyway. That's what lames and liars do. They lie. So don't let him get in your head like that. So what I'm saying is any step in the positive direction towards progression and change is a good step, especially when you involve God and you in the Lord. So that's what I'm saying. Because the reason why I'm saying it is because, I'm not able to really go out to a park. A lot of the parks down here is closed. I'm really not able to go to a park, and go run and go walk and do this. But I can make the best of where I'm at, you know, because I was doing a lot of that, like when my son was in school or like if he was with his dad or something. But now the schedule is so changed. So you just gotta just kind of make the best, if you can do it inside your house or in your backyard or just do what you have to do. So let's move on, guys. So do muscle strengthening activities such as weightlifting on 2 or more days a week that work all major muscle groups: legs, hips, back, abdomen, chest, shoulders, and arms. Okay, you can add exercise to your life by enjoying activities that fit easily into your schedule, such as walking after dinner or during lunch, riding your bicycle to work, or on errands, or jogging with a friend. It's best to spread your activity out over 3 or more days each week rather than doing it all at once. You can break activity into 10-minute increments as long as you exercise at moderate or vigorous intensity. So 3 tips for losing weight. Number 1, it says ask your doctor to give you a daily calorie allotment for weight loss. Then decrease the amount of calories you consume as needed and burn more calories through exercise. Another thing that I really didn't see in here, maybe it's on the next page, I'm not sure, but another thing I really didn't see in here is vitamins. I know like through the leafy things and the other things that we were talking about, you do get a lot of vitamins through that because I do get a lot of good vitamins through the food I cook and like the smoothies that I drink, the Full House Farm drinks, the smoothies I drink. I like this is one smoothie place that I like going to. Well, not really no more because they closed, but I like going to them because the smoothies fill you up and you get so much energy out of them smoothies and they're all natural. But vitamins also. I take vitamins. My son take vitamins. He take the kitty vitamins, the Flintstones, but I also take vitamins like they got the gummies and the actual pills. I'm not really a pill person unless it's absolutely necessary. I try to do things like more natural. So I take like the gummy vitamins and that helps as well. But and like I use like burdock root. I have herbs and stuff that I boil up. I have like 5 different herbs like that I'll boil up and I boil it and I give it to like my friends and family. I give some to my son, well, when he want to drink it, but he'll drink a little sip and that little sip will boost his whole system because of what's inside of that. And then I'll take some every once in a while, so many times out the month. So just little things that works best for you was basically what I'm saying. You gotta do what works best for you. So ask your doctor to give you a daily calorie allotment for weight loss. And I don't mean to talk so much, ladies. I'm just trying, to give you guys these tips. I know many of you already know this, but I'm just trying to give you guys also things that helps me, if that makes sense. Just kind of do like what works for you and just start off small, and then I'm telling you, God will help you. It will increase, because that's what he did for me. There are some things he still is working on me with, as far as health, but for the most part, he sees that I'm diligent and I've changed, lifestyle change, and I also try to bless other people through lifestyle changes. And I do know some people personally that them watching me how I do certain things, and they see like the results, and they like, wow, and I'll be like, well, here's the tip, and then they do it and they help their life. So I'm just trying to talk to you guys, like I would talk to them. So number 2, use a food diary to keep track of everything you eat and drink every day. Refer to it when you need to figure out where to cut calories. Come up with short and long-term weight loss goals, then treat yourself to healthy rewards for accomplishing them. Um, this next page is 7 tips for stress. Lord, I'm sorry, guys. I am a little sleepy, so just bear with me. I feel good, but I think, so just bear with me. 7 tips for managing stress the healthy way. Stress can be a good thing. It can increase productivity and heighten your senses, but too much can create or increase both physical and emotional problems. Okay, so number 1, eat healthy foods, including plenty of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Foods high in protein, vitamin C, vitamin A, and B. Vitamins can help protect the body from the effects of stress. And there's different foods, that you can eat that has these things as well, guys. Number 2, get regular physical activity. Aim for at least 30 minutes most days of the week. Number 3, talk about your feelings. Don't hold in negative emotions or even positive ones. Number 4, have a support network of friends and family that you can turn to when you need help. All of us don't have that, but if you do have it, that is a blessing. And God will send what and who you need along the way, and you just know you can always talk to God, and if you don't have it, he will send it for you. Like, don't keep those things bottled up, because like I told you guys before, from personal example and through spiritual examples and from the Bible, it's not good to do that because it can manifest in other ways. So you want to release it before it take like a negative effect. Okay, number 5, get enough sleep each night, 7 to 9 hours, so you have plenty of energy. Number 5, amen to that. For you that can do that, it is good to aim for that. you know I know sometimes realistically that's not for everybody, but when you can get your sleep, get your sleep. When you can take a nap, take a nap. When you can squeeze in some hours, I'm telling you, it'll add up throughout the week. you know Number 6, find helpful ways to deal with stress, such as doing yoga. I do not agree with yoga, so I'm going to cross that one out, because yoga is very demonic and evil. So I would just cross out yoga, and I will put exercise. I do not believe in yoga. I do not think that Christians should do yoga. It is tapping into so many different religions and idols. I don't even play with that, and I don't condone that. So I will be marking that out with a permanent black marker that I have up there in my pen. But let's just replace that with exercise. Meditating. If they're connecting this meditating with yoga, I don't condone that either. I feel like as Christians, we don't need to be meditating in a negative way. We need to be meditating on the word of God, because the enemy always try to manipulate what God do, but use it for darkness. So, or let's keep reading though. But these are some great tips aside from this yoga thing. But let's keep reading. Or going for a walk. Don't use drugs, alcohol, or tobacco to cope, because those are opening you up to spirits as well. So number 7, stay organized and manage your obligations and time effectively. And then we're going to close with this, because pretty much the rest of the pages is just notes and like me to put my information. So signs of a stressful lifestyle: feeling like your life is out of control, eating on the run because you don't have time, or skipping meals completely, regularly feeling too tired to exercise. Wait, because the paper. See, I have to hold the phone and look at it, so bear with me one second, guys. Okay, it looks better now. Regularly feeling too tired to exercise or enjoy activities, getting sick frequently, difficulty sleeping, having trouble saying no, smoking, drinking, or eating excessively to calm your nerves. So guys, I hope that you got something out of this. If there's some other tips, guys, that I have not mentioned on this video or other videos in the past that we've talked about on the playlist, feel free to comment below, what you got out of it or something else that you would like to share with another sister, another woman. And you guys have a good night.